Yo, 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 this is your boy Abdullah Said Muhammad back with another episode of Universal Conversation. Let's go, let's get it. So, what's been trending on these social media apps? I tell you, Rick Ross and 50 Cent, a beef that's been going on between these two since 2008, 2008, 2009. I don't know, me personally, I don't know how the beef started. I don't know how it started, and from the looks of it, it's not going to end anytime soon. But my opinion, I'm gonna get to the other part of this beef, but just from the beginning starts of the beef, I don't know how this beef started. I don't know if 50 Cent dissed Rick Ross first. I don't know if Rick Ross dissed 50 Cent first. I don't know if it just because somebody wanted to work with the next person and the next person rejected it and somebody got in their feelings about it and the beef that's how the beef started. I don't know, but I just look up one day and 50 Cent and Rick Ross is beefing. Now, if you know when this beef first started, we know that Rick Ross and 50 Cent, made diss tracks against each other. And we all know the other we all know the other stuff that 50 Cent did to with Rick Ross baby mama. I ain't even finna get into that, but I'm gonna keep it on wax. Okay. 50 Cent, his diss song to Rick Ross back then was Officer Ricky. And then Rick Ross clapped back on his album. What was Rick Ross second album? I can't think of it. But anyway, was it? Yeah, Maybach Music. And so, yeah, matter of fact, that was the song that Rick Ross clapped back on 50, clapped back at 50 Cent on. So yeah, Maybach Music. And ever since then, 2008, 2000, these guys have been taking shots at each other. And this was way back in 2008 or 2009. I want to say 2009. Now, my thing is this. Both guys are multimillionaires. Both got money. Both can flex how they want to flex. All right. Now, we all know that over the past few months, what has went down with 50 Cent and Big Meech and, with Big Meech taking the picture with Rick Ross and stuff like that. My thing is this when it comes to this whole Rick Ross and 50 Cent beef. All the years that these guys been beefing, and I ain't trying to take no shots because I mess with both of these. 50 Cent is my favorite rapper. And Rick Ross is my second favorite rapper. So listen, I ain't trying to take shots at either, but my thing is this. Y'all been beefing all this time, and not one person have crossed that line yet. And what I mean by that is 50 Cent ain't put his hand on Rick Ross. Rick Ross ain't put his hand on 50 Cent. Now, I know some years back from what I read in a magazine was that their crews, Rick Ross crew and 50 Cent crew, they had a little run-in with each other. And, so apparently a G-Unit chain got snatched. Somebody's chain got snatched and whatever. But when it comes to the leaders, when it comes to Rick Ross, when it comes to 50, these guys haven't had not one altercation with each other. Their whole beef has been on wax, just dissing each other, being in an interview and saying little slick stuff about each other. But these guys been beefing since 2008 or 2009 and haven't one touched the other. At least when it was 50 and Ja Rule, at least they done touched each other. At least they done put their hands on each other, or they done been in a situation where they collided with each other. And we all know what happened with G Unit and Murder Inc. Like somebody could have really got done in that joint. But when it comes to this whole Rick Ross and 50 Cent situation, it's like either y'all need to box, or let it go. Instead of just keep saying little petty stuff about each other. Because for one thing, 50 Cent can't call Rick Ross broke. Rick Ross can't call 50 Cent broke. Both got money, both millionaires. Both can live whatever kind of luxury life they want. So it's like, what's the case of y'all keep throwing shots at each other about money? You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to that right there, Rick Ross, even though he's saying it like in a petty kind of way, Rick Ross, I can tell Rick Ross really kind of in a way want to work with 50 Cent because he know that'll bring a lot of money. If they was to end their beef, Rick Ross know that that will bring him a lot of money, just like it'll bring 50 Cent a lot of money. And I can agree with Rick Ross on this situation, on what he's saying. Like, bro, if you was grown, like, basically, man, let's put the stuff to the side. Man, let's make some money together. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we may not like each other, but listen, you a mastermind. I got ideas. I'm a mastermind. Bro, let's put our minds together and let's make some money. Who wouldn't want to see 50 Cent and Rick Ross squash their beef and make money together? Whether it's touring, whether it's movies, whether it's whatever. Like, man, come on, man. Two masterminds, bro. Two hustlers. 50 hustler. Rick Ross hustler. Like, man, come on, man. But when you dealing with somebody like 50 Cent, bro, 50 Cent is petty of all petty. Listen, if this man wouldn't even come to terms with Ja Rule, what make you think he gonna do it with Rick Ross? But just like I say, I can see where Rick Ross coming from, even though he's saying it in a petty kind of way. But I mean, it would be a good idea. It would be a good idea. That's just like with Rick Ross. He shot the little ideal about Scarface Part 2, man. And I actually, if you go on TikTok and look up Rick Ross, search Rick Ross talking about Scarface Part 2. Because what Rick Ross said in that video, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Now just imagine Tony Montana, him and the girl that left the drug dealer Frank, they got with Tony. You know what they went through. You know what I'm saying? She ended up getting on drugs real bad and they ended up split. But she probably got pregnant by Tony. Tony got killed. You know what I'm saying? But just how you just have to look it up for yourself. But it's a great idea. But man, this whole beef with 50 Cent and Rick Ross, it needs to come to an end. Either they need to get in the ring, box, squabble up. Like, for real, squabble up. Yeah, man, they need to get in the ring and squabble up. You know how much money that would bring in? Who wouldn't want to see 50 Cent and Rick Ross box? 50 Cent supposed to be in shape, know a little something. Rick Ross, when he be working out, he be, doing a little boxing exercise. Come on, man. Like, I want to see it. And I know a lot of people would definitely like to see that. But these guys, man, they need to squash this stuff, man, and make some money together, bro. Like, for real, make some money. It's millions on the table that need to be made, that can be made, if these two just squash their beef and let bygones be bygones. But Rick Ross petty, 50 Cent is the pettiest of all petties, so it's not going to happen. But anyway, man, what's y'all opinion? Leave y'all opinions in the comments. Universal Conversations, we out, where we talk about everything up under the sun. Peace, we out.